Well, what a sight this is. Get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. The crowd rises for the national anthem of Belgium. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this. A capacity crowd here.
Well, at least on the face of it, Peter, there's very little at stake in this.
But, Jim, well,
it still gives ample opportunity for some fringe players to make their case. So I'm inclined towards something that's still high in intensity, in conviction, in tempo even. And that's not a bad thing.
So we're very much on the way now. Well, that pass isn't the best. Cucurella. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, this guy, Pedri, without doubt, is the greatest talent of his generation to come out of Spain. I mean, he has all the traits of some of the great legends that have been there before him. The ability to handle the ball in tight spaces, his speed of thought on the turn, his understanding of the landscape around him, the intelligence in reading defensive positioning, all those factors which can make him unplayable when he's truly on song.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. De Bruyne. Great defending, strong and determined. Gavi. Belgium, without doubt, seeing more of the ball and looking to turn it now into something meaningful. Laporte calmly anticipates. It's Pedri. And it's Rodri. Now it's Oyarzabal. Cucurella. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. That's the throw.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
Nicely weighted ball. He can run onto that. He's found a way through. Oh, look, a chance for a shot! Oh, the ball's run, and it's come back out to him. It's off target and by quite a way.
Yeah, he came away empty-handed in the end, but it was wonderful movement.
Cucurella. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Laporte. Rodri. It's Pedri. Spread to the right. Now it's Oyarzabal. Doku. And it's Tielemans. Now it's Oyarzabal. Pedri. Some really good ball movement. In with the challenge. De Bruyne. Now Trossard. Shifted it to the flank. Castagna. He is through here. Castagna crosses. Brilliantly cut out. Pedri over to the right flank. That'll be a throw-in. It's Fabian Ruiz. Onana makes the interception. Good ball, good take. And he welcomes it in. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Spain! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Spain have taken the lead.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here. And while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? No, that's been intercepted. Now it's Oyarzabal. Now it's Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He has found the way through. He can run onto that. Pass is just off target.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Deftly away. Fabian Ruiz. And it's Pedri. Pedri. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Tielemans. Castagna finding himself in space. Well, we've seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. And that signals the end of the first period. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Belgium come in at half-time on the wrong end of a 1-0 scoreline.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
He's having a hit! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
Kubasi. Fabian Ruiz. Llorente. And Kubasi. And it's Cucurella. Laporte. Oh, good spread. Tielemans. Now it's Ferran Torres. Fabian Ruiz. Meunier can clear it away. Kubasi. Doku charging forward, the ball at his feet. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Out for a throw. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Substitution for Belgium, number 10, Trossard. Coming on the field is number 9, Lukaku.
And it's De Bruyne. He's looking wide. Now it's Doku. That's good play. Tries one from range. Great effort, but no way through. Now, can they get him away? Now it's Pedri. He's got away. It's a threatening ball, and he has been fouled there. Oyarzabal! That wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Now there's a fine ball. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Ah, lovely feeding, is such a good mover. And it's made its way to him.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Meunier. Can he finish? Oh, off the bar. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Tielemans! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Belgium really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issues.
Now it's to Ketelara. Unai Simon clears. Oh, that's well spotted. Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, that's a key interception. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's picked it up out wide. Ferran Torres with the delivery. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. It's gone for a throw-in. Good-looking ball.
Spain clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
De Bruyne gets a foot in here. Tries to play it through. Fabian Ruiz. Cucurella. Gavi. Looking for the run. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Well, this could be it, bar something close to a minor miracle.
Well, whatever it is, Peter, it needs to be drastic and quick. Maybe the late show.
That is... Oh, what has happened here? Shot could be on. And the shot! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Substitutions taking place.
Time for a change in personnel. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Cucurella. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Zubimendi. And it's Gavi. This is a promising build-up. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Yamal. He'll try from distance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Castagna. De Bruyne. Here's Doku. De Ketelara. And that is that. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Oh, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this. A capacity crowd. Cristiano Ronaldo! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Now it's Messi. Pedro Neto. Nuno Mendes. Martinez breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, this guy, Rodrigo de Paul, is one of the very best when it comes to moving the ball into the final third, and the stats back that up. He's so good at breaking lines, it seems he just seems to know instinctively the spaces he can exploit.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Araujo, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
That appeared to be...
Chance! Portugal! That was a given. It always was.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
So, a breakthrough already. Now it's Messi. Araujo cuts out the pass. Now it's Pedro Neto. That's a lovely, neat pass. Now it's Messi. Vega does well not to be outdone there. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Cristiano Ronaldo tries a shot! It's a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And that really is so impressive. Portugal are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And this is Messi. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And it's Mendes. Well, that's a dangerous ball. And he's got away from it. Martinez can clear it away. Lisandro Martinez did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And here's Bernardo Silva. Martinez. And no, that was never going to make it. And this is Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. They are purring, truly purring. Piercing, piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
"3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And here's Bruno Fernandes. Spread it left. Now he's had a shot! And that is wildly off target.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Montiel. It's a throw-in. Fernandes. And that has left him in a heap. Bernardo Silva. Bruno Fernandes. He is just caressing the ball. Oh, shooting chance! And that is a truly outstanding save.
Yeah, that was a fantastic run, and it showed how brilliantly energetic he is.
Portugal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And now they can spring out of defence. Just eases him off the ball. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Messi. Nice physical challenge. And he's running through. And he's in on goal. Can he finish? And that's a good finish. And they are right back within touch. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
So could they be onto something here? Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Great defending, strong and determined. He's found a way through. No foul, says the referee. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. He's in a great position here. That has not gone well. And this is Ronaldo. He's had it taken off him. Romero. Oh, good spread. Bernardo Silva. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes! Oh, that's close, and that will be the last of it. It's half-time.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Portugal largely dominant, up by 2 at the break. The scoreline 3-1. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Pressure coming in from all directions. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Tries one from range. Racing over the bar.
Well, the invitation was there, so he was right, in my opinion, to take it on. Alas, it was a technical flaw.
Messi. Not the most accurate pass. Romero. And it's McAllister. Now it's Messi. Looking for the run. That's been slipped through. Chance, surely! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Chooses to go crossfield. Cristiano Ronaldo being watched hawkishly here.
Yeah, as you'd expect, Peter, that defence ought to know when to step up or drop off, and they finally made a decision to get tighter.
Now it's Martinez. Now it's Messi. Vitinha. Almada. And Fernandez. Now it's Messi. And this is Ronaldo. Romero. And it's Neves. He'll try from distance. Missed by a fraction.
Está a acontecer uma substituição.
Argentina can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Martinez, McAllister, Montiel, searching passes played there.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Pedro Neto. Nuno Mendes. That's a decent clearance. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Threads one in, expertly cut out, really nicely done. Fernandez. That's rather hopeful.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 13. Número 18. Vão dar os seus lugares a número 3.
Portugal are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Lisandro Martinez kept his eye on it, and he's there. Tagliafico. And Gonzalez. And it's Bernardo Silva. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Nuno Mendes shoots! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, he's a bit complacent there, I thought, Peter. Maybe he thinks the game is already won.
Fernandez. Montiel. Simeone. Joao Felix. Joao Felix getting forward, and he's managed to get free. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And this is Messi. Araujo with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He came in hard, very hard. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
Messi!
Oh, well done for him to take the shot on. He did at least hit the target.
Good play on the left-hand side here. Bruno Fernandes looking for a runner. Good ball over the top. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de compensação.
Fernandes. That's really well manoeuvred. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Bruno Fernandes has been given his marching orders. He had already been on a yellow card from a previous incident.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. And that's it. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round. Cristiano Ronaldo taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
And thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.